Hello everyone, welcome back, or welcome for the first time. Happy almost Thanksgiving to those who celebrate. I hope that this holiday will be gentle and celebratory for you, and that you're not experiencing an abundance of stress. I'm wearing my robe today, yes, because I am cozy today. It's my day off. It's raining here. I'm on my period, and I do not feel like wearing anything else. So, hope I can pull some cards today to clarify anything that you're going through. I started off by saying I hope that your holiday is going to be gentle and nice. I'm going to open my window a little bit. Because I know that the holidays can be really rough for some people, especially those with unhealthy family dynamics. Hopefully we can support each other, and let me know in the comments how you're feeling. If you're going through something stressful, we can help each other through this. We can support each other. I know that the Gemini full moon is coming up. I'm excited for that. Scorpio season has been so good and so healthy, but so always, it's always full of so much death. I've cut the deck at the 10 of Cups twice now, so that could be a message for somebody that you're finally coming to the end of a cycle where you're having wish fulfillment in terms of peace with your relationships. Maybe there's a really beautiful romantic situation on its way to you, or you already have a beautiful romantic situation in your life. I listen when cards come out, especially multiple times. Like, I've been just sitting here playing with the deck and cutting it, and the 10 of Cups came out twice, so I'm going to listen to that. That's a really good omen for the holidays, the 10 of Cups. Like, maybe you have a tough family situation, but this year is going to be different for some reason. Maybe I've been watching a lot of Dr. Ramani videos. Shout out Dr. Ramani, she's the queen. Just like something that she recommends a lot is creating your own traditions. Like, if you have a tough family, like creating your own traditions, being with healthy friends, or focusing on what is best for you. Like, if the holidays have been always tough for you, like making new holiday traditions to have them the way you want them to be. So I feel like the 10 of Cups speaks to that. It speaks to how much you've grown and how much you've learned. Maybe you've been in therapy for a long time, so you've healed significantly, and you have a toolbox of spiritual gifts now that you can really tap into when you're feeling sad or stressed out. Remember to feel your feelings, though. Try not to push anything away as you're celebrating during the holidays. If you're someone who drinks or uses substances of any kind, like, I've been trying to get into the habit of really feeling my feelings and even like running toward them to the best of my ability, and it's going to be a practice and a cultivation, as everything always is. But I know, I'm an addict, and when I feel tough feelings, my first instinct is to crush them down or run away or soften them in some way. But where the healing really is feeling your feelings and allowing them to move through you. I've been watching a lot of Gabor Mate videos, and there's a clear connection between disease, cancer, autoimmune diseases, and suppression of your feelings. So really give yourself the gift of actually feeling your feelings, no matter how hard and ugly and horrible they are. I just had a text pop up. It might be one of my siblings. Yeah, feel your feelings. I mean, I feel like the harder the feelings are to deal with, the harder the feelings are to sit with, the more good can come of it. Because the more triggered you are by something, the more growth can happen there in that area. So, God, thank you so much for everything you do for me and the collective on a daily basis. Can I please have a message today for the greatest and highest good of the person watching this? Anything they need to hear. But yeah, just like create your own traditions. The holidays can be such a beautiful time. Get your people around you. Even if you can't be with them physically, I know I have a lot of friends that live very far from me. So I'm just going to be hanging out with them on Zoom. Literally, as I was shuffling, this came out and I ignored it. And it came out again. Feel your feelings. Don't push them away. 5 of Wands reversed. If people try to start fights with you, this says to me like somebody at the holidays trying to start a fight with you, trying to get under your skin, trying to do their same old tricks, and you having the power and the emotional grounding and the tools, the spiritual tools within you to not even engage, to not give them what they want, to not get triggered and not react, because you've done so much work and so much good things for yourself that you're literally coming into this situation spiritually protected. This is avoiding conflict by gray rocking, not engaging, being happy. Sometimes that's the best revenge that you can have. Chariot reversed. So, 7 of Pentacles with the Chariot reversed. Yeah, this is focusing on not being thrown off course because you've already done so much work to show up stable and healthy. The Chariot reverse says to me like somebody's trying to throw you off your game, but you're sitting here like, I've already tended to my garden. I'm protected. I have my ancestors around me. I have my spiritual family of people right in my phone that I can, tap into, support me, love me, actually see me for who I really am. And, just like you've already done the work. And even if this isn't pertaining to the holidays, like maybe you're getting into a new romantic situation, maybe you're getting married, and some people are talking some shit, but you're not going to let it throw you off like you used to because you've tended to your garden so deeply and you're not as easily triggered as you used to be, and people really don't know what to make of that. I think I texted myself some messages that I wanted to share in my next video. Interesting. While you are probing and being honest with yourself about where you have been wrong, make sure to give yourself extra love there, because chances are the places you have been toxic are the places you've been abused. Interesting. So yeah, a big theme for me in Scorpio season has been being extremely honest with myself and looking, basically like turning every stone, looking for the places in my life that I've been toxic, that I've been narcissistic, that I have damaged other people. And if you're not careful, doing that kind of work can really cross over into like lashing yourself on the back or shitting on yourself, and that's really not the point. The point is really to grow, heal, show up as the best version of yourself that you can. And, you know, for instance, maybe you are really ashamed to admit to yourself that you've been a cheater before. Just for an example, like maybe you, oh my God, I used to cheat on people and lie, and that's a really easy thing to like lash yourself on the back for, be disgusted by, or whatever. But, and I'm not saying that that's, you know, gives you a free card to like keep doing it, but instead of lashing yourself on the back for where you've been toxic before, you need to love yourself harder there, because that's literally why you were acting out in that way, because you felt a void of love in yourself. You know, there were times when I was a cheater as a teenager and shit, and it was because I was acting out because I needed attention so bad and I needed love so bad. So like, I have to show myself extra love there, because that's literally what I was acting out for. You know, you're not going to benefit from being like, you're a piece of shit for doing that. That's not going to cause the growth that you're looking for. Probably quite the opposite. You know, you can say to yourself like, hey, sweetie, that wasn't very good, but you deserved the love that you needed, and, you know, maybe you shoplifted a bunch and you're ashamed to admit that to yourself, but like, you had a lot of material lack growing up or as an adult. So like, you always had this feeling like there wasn't enough and like you had to steal, or yeah, just making sure that you're loving yourself extra in these places where you've acted out before, because that's really what you were looking for. Observe the type of thoughts that keep coming up. I like this one. Get a grip on your loneliness before you act out of a place of desperation. So like, I'm an introvert. I'm a little bit of a homebody, and I love my alone time. I have a great relationship with myself. I need a ton of alone time in order to function properly in the world. Somebody said it so beautifully the other day. He was talking about how he is also an introvert, and he was like, there's a line between solitude and isolation, and I don't know that I've crossed it until I'm way over it. And I was like, woo, because that's how I feel too. But sometimes I'll find that maybe I've been isolating a little bit, and the first toxic ass dude that comes across my path after I've been isolating for a long time, the first toxic ass dude who gives me a little bit of attention, I'm like, oh my God, I'm in love. So make sure that as you're doing this work, if you're also on this path with me of like digging self up and realizing where you've been maybe dysfunctional in your life in order to heal and grow, make sure that you're not over isolating yourself so that these patterns don't continue. Because for me, getting in toxic relationships after someone shows me a little bit of attention is one of the very things that I'm trying to heal. So, I'm a millennial. A lot of you are probably millennials. We were raised as one of the first generations with social media. I know I got on MySpace when I was like 12, 13 years old. So we've become very accustomed to being social through a computer screen. So I know that when I got into recovery, talking to people on the phone was very hard for me. But one of the ways that I'm balancing my solitude with socializing is like getting on the phone regularly with my friends, because I definitely have a habit of like only socializing with romantic partners and making them my whole social circle. So just like regularly texting, calling with friends, letting them know what's going on in your life. It's a really healing thing to have a group of people who knows what's going on in your life, so that you don't spend all this time in solitude and doing this deep spiritual work and then start to come out of hermit mode, maybe when Sagittarius season hits and we start feeling a little more lighthearted and a little more light energy, and we go, let's go. Who wants to show me some attention? Cuffing season and all that. I think temperance is going to be I think that might even be the Sagittarius card. Temperance is going to be a big theme, I feel, for at least me in Sagittarius season. Patience, taking my time, balancing isolation, or like balancing solitude with talking to my friends and letting my loved ones know what's going on with me. Balancing probing spiritual work and being honest with myself with being really, really kind to myself. Just having that balance, and I'm really looking forward to the lightness of the Gemini full moon. 12/12 portal, Sagittarius season, because Scorpio season was a lot of really heavy death work, and I think that Sag season is going to be a very welcome, light energy, light, goofy, silly energy. I'm reaching my capacity. I hope you all have a wonderful, beautiful holiday. Sending love to you.